To get the best out of the Pirates of Penzance, the best equipped you could be is to have a pair of ears and no knowledge of Gilbert and Sullivan whatsoever. Pirates of Penzance is all about a young man called Frederick who has mistakenly been apprenticed to a bunch of pirates. The piece was written to be humorous, it was written to be satirical, it was sort of the Monty Python of its day. So what I've tried to do is to find a way to give that the best possible life for a modern audience.
I looked at a few Victorian postcards of ladies crossing rocky cliffs in these white dresses and parasols.
But because we are rather restricted in all ways, especially having a bustle as well, and it's very white and clean, and the wig and the hat, it makes you feel quite prim. And I think that always kind of helps with the character as well.
Because it's set in kind of late Victorian era, so that's a good starting point for me. So we went straight to traditional social dance. It's set in Cornwall, so we looked at Cornish reels, and also the traditional sea shanty was a good starting point for the pirates.
Opera, operetta, musical theatre, there is no difference between them. In Pirates of Penzance there are some scenes which are just dialogue. Most of it is musical, but some are just dialogue, just as in a piece of musical theatre.
Always act in accordance with the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and judge the consequences.
So what we have is a cast of a mixture of extremely experienced, some of the most experienced performers of Gilbert and Sullivan repertoire in the world, combined with some relative newcomers, but some of the most promising singers of the upcoming generation.
I don't think I was aware that we were working with 90 people. That's huge, that's immense. We're working alongside Richard Suart, and he is so ridiculously funny and so experienced with this particular sort of comedy that I don't think the rest of us need to really try and get involved.
We did have one episode, one rehearsal, but it was almost impossible to keep a straight face.
The very first thing that Martin said to me, he said, when you come on stage, why do you sing your song? And I said, well, with these Gilbert and Sullivan patter roles, generally, the patter man comes on stage and introduces himself. And he said, yes, but why? What has provoked you to... And I thought, well, and I couldn't really give him an answer. So he was very happy about that. And so I have looked at it again and thought, so it's changed the way I sing the first number.
And then I could write a washing bill in babble on a cuneiform and tell you every detail of Caractacus' its uniform. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern major general.
This show is best described as a rollicking romp through the high seas of duty.
That's nice. It's good, that. Shall I have a go?
Yeah.
It's absolutely marvellous. There you go.